So how well do you know the team who have been drawn against Accra Hearts of Oak in the CAF Champions League? So stay tuned on this video because I'll be profiling the team, also their key players, their style of play, the history of the team, and also predict whether Accra Hearts of Oak will stand a good chance of qualifying to the next stage against this particular team. So Ghana League champions, that is Accra Hearts of Oak, well, they have been drawn with Guinea club, that is CL Kamsar. The CL Kamsar name is the short form of the name, but the full name is Club Industriel de Kamsar, and it's a Guinean club. So this is the team Accra Hearts of Oak will be playing in the first round of the CAF Champions League. And the new format is you play 2 rounds of qualifiers. You play the first round, that's the prelims. After that, you play the second round, which is the final round of the CAF Champions League qualifiers. Then the winner of these 2 rounds advances to the group stages of the CAF Champions League. So Accra Hearts of Oak will need to win 2 games in order to reach the group stage of the CAF Champions League. And the first of it is against CL Kamsar of Guinea. So CL Kamsar is a Guinean club and it is based in the city called Kamsar, just like how Accra Hearts of Oak is based in Accra. So yes, that's how the team is. Note this also very well that all the information I'm providing is from 2014. So I mean, this is at least relevant to the current team of CL Kamsar in conversation with Accra Hearts of Oak. So all the information provided here is from 2014. So since 2014, this will be the first time CL Kamsar will be playing in the CAF Champions League. Their previous appearance in Africa was in the CAF Confederations Cup, which of course is the second tier of Africa football. So in 2014, they made an appearance in the CAF Confederations Cup. In that season, they finished 6th in the Guinean League, but they made appearance in the Confederations Cup through the Guinea Cup, which in Ghana here we call it the FA Cup. So in the Confederations Cup, well, in the first round of qualifiers, they played against AS Douanes de Lomé of Togo, and they lost by 3-1 on aggregate. So they were evicted in that first round in the 2014 CAF Confederations Cup by the Togolese club. 2-0 they lost the first leg in Togo, and then the second leg was 1-1 in Guinea, 3-1 on aggregate, and they were evicted. In 2015, they didn't make it into Africa, but in the Guinea Premier League, which of course they call it the Guinea Ligue 1, 14 teams play in that league. They finished 9th out of 14 plays, so a little bit closer to the relegation zone in 2015, and they were unable to play in Africa also. In 2016, well, CL Kamsar, they did better, finishing in 6th place, which was in the upper half of the table because of 14 teams. If you divide it into 2, you get 7 each. So 6th place is in the upper half of the league, and that's where they finished. But also they were unable to play in Africa in 2016. In 2017, they retrogressed again, finishing 9th at the end of the season, again in the bottom half of the Guinea Ligue 1. They finished 40 points behind AC Horoya, who won the league eventually. So just in 2017, they were 40 points behind AC Horoya, and they were unable to play in Africa that season. Then in 2018, MC Kamsar at the end of the season finished in 10th place. 10th place at the end of the season. That's CL Kamsar, 10th place out of 14 teams. So they were very, very close to relegation, narrowly surviving relegation. 2 teams go on relegation in the Guinea Ligue 1. They finished in 10th place. So they were just 2 places away from going to relegation in 2018. In 2019, well, their season got better for them. They finished in the middle of the league. That's 7th place. And they also qualified for the CAF Confederations Cup, same through the Guinea Cup route. In the CAF Confederations Cup that season, they lost by 3-1 on aggregate against AC Paradou of Algeria. So the first leg was played in Guinea. CL Kamsar won that game by 1-0 against AC Paradou. And in the second leg, they lost by 3-0. That was in Algeria against AC Paradou, and they got eliminated right in the first leg. So in 2020, that was just last 2 seasons. They dropped and finished in 9th place at the end of the season. Again, they're a little bit closer to the relegation zone, just 3 places surviving relegation narrowly there. They made it into the Confederations Cup that season. They played against Renans N'Djamena of Chad in the Confederations Cup. Again, the first round, they were eliminated again by N'Djamena. They lost by 1-0 on aggregate. The first leg was a 1-0 win in favor of N'Djamena, the Chad team, and the second leg was a 0-0 draw against none of the teams, so it was a draw. So just last season, and they made an impressive improvement to finish second in the Guinea League. They were 12 points behind Horoya AC, who eventually won the Guinea League 1. They played 26 matches in total last season, the Guinea League 1. They won 12 games, drew 10 games, and also lost 4 of their games, gathering 46 points at the end of the season. And they're in the Champions League because they finished second place in the Guinea League 1, and Guinea have 2 spots in the Champions League, which of course goes to the first 2 teams in the Guinea League 1, which was AC Horoya and then CL Kamsar, who finished second place. So let me highlight a few of their key players in their setup. So first, their goalkeeper, Adama Keita. So Adama Keita is a very experienced goalkeeper on the African soil. He is from Mali, and he was also part of the Mali national team for the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations. But even though he was part of the team, he didn't get to feature in that tournament. He was the second goalkeeper for the Mali national team. He was also on the bench for Mali when they played against Ghana in a friendly game in 2020. If you remember, Mali won by 3-0 against Ghana in a friendly game, and he was on the bench in that team. So I mean, he has some experience against at least a Ghana team. He's also experienced in the CAF Confederations Cup. He played in the group stages in 2018 with AC Joliba, and he joined CL Kamsar, and they are now playing in the CAF Champions League. Let me highlight again another key player in their setup, and Abdoulaye Kamara is also another experienced player in their team. He played for the Guinea national team, that's the local national team, the Chan team, at the Chan in 2021. He also played for the Guinea national team, making his debut for the Guinea senior national team itself in their AFCON qualifiers. And he has 2 caps under his belt for the Guinea national team, one in the AFCON qualifiers and another one in a friendly game against Kosovo. So another player, key player for CL Kamsar, is Bangura Mohamed, and he is the left back of CL Kamsar. He's also part of the Guinea local national team. They won bronze at the 2021 Chan competition, which is the AFCON of the local players. So they won bronze in that tournament. He was the left back in that team. He also has the experience playing at the senior national team of the Guinea national side. He also made his debut in 2021 in the AFCON qualifier. Then another of their key players is Alhaji Ba. Well, he's a young prodigy for the team. He's just 19 years of age, but he's already made his debut for the Guinea national team. Ba played for Guinea at the 2017 Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. He scored 2 goals in that competition and eventually qualified the team to the World Cup in 2017. That's the Under-17 World Cup. At the Under-17 World Cup, he played in that competition, but they were unable to progress beyond the group stages. But he has also, as I mentioned earlier, made his debut for the national team at the age of 19 years and adds a lot of attacking threat to the CL Kamsar team. So this is a brief profile about the CL Kamsar team. I'll be updating it a lot more as time goes on. So now let's go to the prediction, whether Accra Hearts of Folk will be able to advance beyond them or not. So CL Kamsar, they have a little bit of experience on the African soil. They played in the 2019 CAF Confederations Cup, also 2020 CAF Confederations Cup in the qualifiers, even though they were eliminated in the first round in all those 2 games. They've built a bit of experience, and I feel at least build on that experience to give Hearts of Folk some competition. But looking at how they've performed, especially in the previous 3 seasons, just some few seasons ago, they were almost relegated. They've been in the bottom half of the league in about 3 times since 2014. So I think Hearts of Folk should be able to advance beyond CL Kamsar of Guinea. I'll be really disappointed if they are not able to advance beyond this side. So I'm predicting that Hearts of Folk will move beyond CL Kamsar, and the winner of this side will be facing Wydad Casablanca of Morocco. And Wydad were in the semi-final of the CAF Champions League last season, so that's why it gets a lot more difficult. So for this round, I'm predicting Accra Hearts of Folk to advance beyond CL Kamsar of Guinea. Kamsar of